everybody. We'll give it a couple minutes. Let people join. I need to share this on a different page. I need to do it to my. Hey there, Dawn. Jen, flattery will get you everywhere. I don't know if it'll get you any bonus points, but it can't hurt. Except for all the gray. But I'd rather have it go gray than fall out. All right, I put the link to vote for tomorrow's Player's Choice category up there, pinned it to the top, so if you haven't had a chance to vote yet, go ahead and do that while we wait for some more people to join. Your choices for tomorrow are beer, the Blues Brothers, and game shows. Game shows is the third choice. So you could choose which one you want to see tomorrow night, either a round on beer, a round on the Blues Brothers, or a round on game shows. So go ahead and click that link that's pinned to the comments and vote. I'll keep that poll open for a few minutes after tonight's game, and then add whatever round wins into tomorrow night's game. All right, looks like we've got mostly everybody who plays here in the room. Good to see you guys again virtually. We'll be doing it this way every night until we can actually get together and do this in person again. I'm not going to tell you when the train question is coming. It's going to be a surprise. It would be too obvious to throw it out there tonight. It will show up when you least expect it. Maybe I'll do a whole category on famous trains, and within that category, include a question about the van. We'll probably do all those categories at some point that's listed in tomorrow's poll. But you know, I kind of also gauge on what's popular. So just because it doesn't win doesn't mean we won't do it. Tonight is an example of that. So I'll go over the rules real quick, even though I know most of you guys have played before, but just in case you haven't. We're going to use the same format that we use when we get together on Tuesday nights in Edison Park at the Firewater Saloon and Wednesday nights at Firewater on the south side. We're going to play 5 total rounds of pub-style trivia. First round is a picture round, followed by 3 specific categories. Then we're going to end the night on a general trivia night. Each round is made up of 5 questions worth 1 point and a bonus question, which is usually a little bit harder, so it's worth 2 points. So 30 questions total tonight. Games usually take about an hour to play. I will read you the questions, and then you will supply your answers on your score sheet. You could either use the score sheet that I provided on the Facebook page or just use a piece of scratch paper. Just make sure you leave enough space for 30 total questions and separate your groupings of answers for 5 rounds. So you're going to write down all your answers on your score sheet. Please do not put any answers in the comment section. At the end of the 5th round, you're going to take a picture of your scored sheet with the totals from each round marked down and your final score total marked, and you're going to take a picture of it and send it to me via Facebook Messenger. I will then double check your work and tabulate the scores and announce tonight's winners. You are allowed to double your score for one of your rounds. All you got to do is just circle that entire group of answers and then give yourself double the points. I do ask, in the spirit of the game, you decide which round you want to double before the answers are read. So say round 2, you think you've done real well, that you got all 6 answers right. That's when you circle it before the answers are read. Don't wait to the end of the game and then pick which round you had the most points in and circle that one and give yourself double the points. When we play this game live, you don't you decide which round double before you hear the answer. So I'd like to keep that going as well. We're working on the honor system here because we're adults and we're just doing this for fun and to keep what little bit of sanity we have left while we are self-quarantined. If you'd like to send a tip, every little bit helps, as both of my main sources of income are kind of on hiatus right now. So if you'd like to send a little something this way, every bit is appreciated. Is by no means required, but if you feel like sending a tip for the entertainment provided, it will be gratefully accepted on this end. So with that, we'll go into tonight's categories. Tonight's categories, our picture round will be state flags. I will show you pictures of 5 state flags. You just got to tell me what state that belongs to. We're going to do a round called By the Numbers, where every answer is a number. Then our Player's Choice round is the NHL tonight. We had for the first time since doing this, we actually had a tie for the Player's Choice round. NHL and Harrison Ford trivia tied. So what I'll do is we'll do both of them. We'll do NHL tonight, and then I'll throw in a Harrison Ford round tomorrow, in addition to whatever category wins tonight's poll. So we'll do Harrison Ford tomorrow with either Beer, Blues Brothers, or Game Show. So technically tomorrow will be 2 Player's Choice rounds. After the NHL, round 4 will be one-hit wonders. That was a category we talked about here a couple nights ago. Got around on that. That's something we could definitely do more than once since there's been so many one-hit wonders. And then we will end with our general trivia after that. The score sheet, Katie, is on the actual Trivia Nights with Greg Facebook page. I posted along with the categories. You don't have to use that score sheet. You could just use a piece of scratch paper. It's not required to use the official score sheet, but I put it together just to kind of keep things organized. But if you just want to use any old piece of paper, just make sure you have enough room for 30 questions. That's all. Not required. All right, so we're going to get started with our picture round. Once again, you are going to just write these answers down on whatever you're using for a score sheet. Please don't put them in the comment section. And the picture round tonight is state flags. I will show you 5 state flags. You just tell me which state they belong to. And here is state flag number 1 on the trusty old iPad, which there's a, I don't know how good you guys can see that with that glare. See if we can get that a little better. Maybe if I put it further away. I think the trusty old trivia iPad is going to have to get replaced when all this is said and done. The battery life is not as good as it once was, as Joey could attest to. We'll do it that way. It's not so much glare when I hold it there. Did I say tilt down or tilt down? I thought that was a completely different word. All right. There is state flag number 2. What state does this flag belong to? Very bold color scheme there, that's for sure. There's state flag number 3. State does that belong to? There is state flag number 3. I'm sorry, that's number 4. State flag number 4. And there's state flag number 5. Put a lot of thought into that one. Must have took this state all of 6 minutes to figure out what they wanted to do for their flag. When you see the answer, you'll realize, oh, that's about as best as that state's ever going to do. All right, and our bonus question for the state flag round. For two, bonus question, the Illinois state flag includes the year in which Illinois became a state on it. For 2 points, what year is that? For the Illinois state flag includes the year in which it became a state on it. For 2 points, what year was that? What year did Illinois become a state? We'll go through these again real quick here. That's number 1. There's number 2. State flag number 3. State flag number 4. The very creative state flag number 5. And the bonus question, the Illinois state flag includes the year in which Illinois became a state. For 2 points, what year is that? What year did Illinois become a state? Give you guys a few seconds here to put that together, your final answers, and then I'll come back with the answers. All right. Let's go through these real quick. I'll give you your answers, and then we'll move on to our next category. State flags. State flag number 1, that is Georgia. That is the state of Georgia. State flag number 2, very unique flag, that is Maryland. Number 3, almost looks like the sun rising, for Arizona. One of the states you think about when you think about the sun. State number 4, that is Colorado. Not too many C states out there, so hopefully you guessed the right one. And number 5, the very simple flag for Alabama. Simple as a theme down there. That was Alabama. And the bonus question, the Illinois state flag includes the year in which Illinois became a state on it for 2 points. What year is that? That is 1818. Double 18s is the year Illinois became a state. So we had Georgia, Maryland, Arizona, Colorado, Alabama, and 1818 are the correct answers for round number 1. Once again, you're going to be sending me a picture of your sheet at the end of the last round. So hold on to those just yet. We still got 4 more rounds to go. And we are going to put let's see. All right, so those answers again, in case there was an audio problem, it was Georgia, Maryland, Arizona, Colorado, Alabama, and 1818 was round 1 answers. We'll move on to round number 2, which is by the numbers. Every answer in this category will be a number. I think you'll be, I think you can rewind. Otherwise, I'll repeat those answers for you again at the end of the night, whatever ones you may have missed. All right. Round 2 by the numbers. As I said, every answer in this round will be a number. Question number 1, how many elements are there on the periodic table? How many numbers are on the periodic table? How many elements, not numbers, sorry. How many elements are on the periodic table? All right, question number 2. On a modern piano, how many black keys are there? On a modern piano, how many black keys are there? How many black keys are on a modern piano? All right, question number 3. Jackie Robinson's number has been retired by Major League Baseball, meaning no player on any team can wear it anymore. What number is that? Jackie Robinson's number has been retired league-wide by Major League Baseball, meaning no player can ever wear it again. What number is it? They bust it out every year in early April to commemorate his Major League debut. Everybody wears number, well, I almost said it. Everybody wears that number on that day. What number is it? Boy, I had to stop myself. I literally almost said it. Caught myself. That happens quite a bit while doing these things. All right, question number 4. How many movies are there in the Harry Potter franchise? How many movies are there in the Harry Potter franchise? How many movies are in the Harry Potter franchise? Question number 5. How many time zones are there in the United States? How many time zones are there in the United States? The entire United States. And the bonus question for round number 2, for 2 points, how many stitches are in or on an official baseball? For 2 points, how many stitches are on an official baseball? The entire United States on number 6. All 50 states. I'll go through these questions real quick. How many elements are on the periodic table? That's question number 1 for round 2. How many elements are on a periodic table? Question number 2. On a modern piano, how many black keys are there? Question number 3. Jackie Robinson's number has been retired by Major League Baseball, meaning no player on any team can wear it. What number is that? Question 4. How many movies are in the Harry Potter franchise? The ones that are just about Harry Potter and the something, something, something. I don't care about all those prequels or whatever, the Fantastic Beasts. No, just the ones that say Harry Potter in the title. How many are those? In the original series, how many Harry Potter movies are there? Don't care about the spin-offs. Question 5. How many time zones are in the United States? The entire United States? And bonus question for 2 points. How many stitches are on an official baseball? How many stitches are on an official baseball? Give you a second to finalize your answers. All right, we'll go through our answers for round number 2 by the numbers. Question number 1, how many elements are on the periodic table? There is 118 total elements on the periodic table. 118. Question 2, on the modern piano, how many black keys are there? There are 36. 36 black keys on a modern piano. Question number 3, Jackie Robinson's number has been retired by Major League Baseball, meaning no player on any team can ever wear it again. What number is that? That is number 42. 42. Only time it's ever worn is on Jackie Robinson Day, which won't be happening this year. At least not on the designated day. I think April 17th is Jackie Robinson Day. I think. I'm not sure. It's early in the season. I know that. Question 4, how many movies are in the Harry Potter franchise? There's 8 of them. 8 Harry Potter movies, not including the money grabs they made after the franchise. Just the Harry Potter ones themselves. Number 5, how many time zones are there in the United States? There are a total of 6 time zones, 4 throughout the continental United States, and then there's the Hawaiian time zone and the Alaskan time zone. So there's a total of 6. Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, Hawaiian, and Alaskan are your 6 time zones throughout the entire United States. And the bonus question for 2 points, how many stitches are on an official baseball? That is 108. 108. So our answers for round 2 are 118, 36, 42, 8, 6, and 108. So we'll move on to our third round, which is the Player's Choice category. And last night you guys had to choose between something, the NHL and Harrison Ford. I don't remember what that first category was, to be honest with you. And Harrison Ford and the NHL tied. So we'll do NHL tonight, and then I'll throw in Harrison Ford tomorrow night. And you can also vote for tomorrow night's Player's Choice Award, Player's Choice category. That link to that poll is pinned at the top of the comments. Your choices for tomorrow night, in addition to Harrison Ford trivia, you can either do a round on beer, the Blues Brothers, or game shows. So whichever one wins that, we'll do that and Harrison Ford trivia tomorrow night. We'll probably do whatever 2 categories don't win at some point next week as well. So we'll do the NHL category right now. It was The Office. Yes, The Office was the third category you had to choose from last night. My brain doesn't function very well these days, so I'm lucky I can remember to log on at 7 p.m. to do this. All right, NHL trivia, right up my alley. If you are a fan of the NHL, please head over to thehockeywriters.com and check out everything we got going on over there. Click on my articles. I do a Today in Hockey History post every morning. You can click on my name in the author category. It would take you to a page that's got everything I've ever done on that site. Clicking on those articles helps as well. The more clicks I bring in, the more money they send. So that is appreciated too. All right. NHL, round number 3 on your score sheets. Question number 1. The Vezina Trophy is given out after every season to the best player at what position? The Vezina Trophy is given out after every season to the best player at what position? IKEA furniture or hockey player. I like that. Country or name of something. Okay. I did a round years ago. I don't know if that's PC anymore, but maybe we can do it here because it's not so bad. I did a round maybe 7 or 8 years ago at the old Snuggery days called Gay Bar or Steakhouse. And it was the name of 5 real steakhouses and 5 real gay bars. And you had to figure out which one was which. And some of them were pretty misleading. There were a few where you were like, oh, that's got to be a steakhouse. And it turns out to be a gay bar and vice versa. So if I can find that, maybe we'll do gay bar or steakhouse one of these nights. It was stupid but fun. Vezina Trophy. We did that one. Question number 1. Question number 2. The Chicago Blackhawks are one of 2 teams to win 3 Stanley Cups since 2000. Who is the other? The Chicago Blackhawks are one of 2 teams to win 3 Stanley Cups since the year 2000. Who is the other? Yeah, I gotta look up. I gotta find it. I'm sure I've got Gay Bar Steakhouse saved on some hard drive somewhere. If I can find it, it was entertaining. It was hard to find picture clues for them. Since we don't do picture clues here, maybe we'll do that. Question number 3. 5 players have won the Conn Smythe Trophy for being the most valuable player of the playoffs more than once. What goalie is the only player to win it more than twice? 5 players in the history of the league have won the Conn Smythe Trophy for being the most valuable player of the playoffs more than once. What goalie is the only player to win it more than twice? You don't have to go very far back for this guy. This isn't a guy that played like in the 1930s. Question number 4. The Montreal Canadiens have won the most Stanley Cups with 24. Who has won 13, the second most in NHL history? Montreal Canadiens have won the most Stanley Cups in NHL history with 24. Who has won the second most with 13 Stanley Cup wins? If you know your hockey history, you know there were 6 quote-unquote original teams. Chances are, in order to win 13 Stanley Cups, you have to be one of those 6 original teams. I just gave you the name of one of them already in the question, so you've got a 1 in 5 chance of getting it right, even if you don't know too much about the NHL. All right, question number 5 for NHL, round number 3. Only 2 players in NHL history have scored more than 800 career goals. Wayne Gretzky is one. Who is the other? Only 2 players in NHL history have scored more than 800 goals. Wayne Gretzky is one of them. Who is the other? And here is our bonus question. In Game 6 of the 2013 Stanley Cup Final, the Chicago Blackhawks scored 2 goals in 17 seconds to stun the Boston Bruins and win the championship. For 2 points, name both players who scored in that short span. In Game 6 of the 2013 Stanley Cup Final, the Chicago Blackhawks scored 2 goals in 17 seconds to stun the Boston Bruins and win the championship. For 2 points, name both players who scored in that span. Greatest 17 seconds in all of sports. That was the year I had press credentials for the Stanley Cup Final, and I was thinking that if it came back to Chicago for a Game 7, I would be in trouble because there would be no way I would be able to be impartial in a press box during Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final with the Blackhawks. So thankfully that never had to happen. All right, I will read these questions again real quick in case we need any repeated. Question number 1. The Vezina Trophy is given out after every season to the best player at what position? Question number 2. The Chicago Blackhawks are one of 2 teams to win 3 Stanley Cups since the year 2000. Who is the other one? Question number 3. 5 players have won the Conn Smythe Trophy for being the most valuable player of the playoffs more than once. What goalie is the only player to win it more than twice? Question number 4. The Montreal Canadiens have won the most Stanley Cups with 24. Who has won 13 Stanley Cups, the second most in NHL history? Question number 5. Only 2 players in NHL history have scored more than 800 goals. One is Wayne Gretzky. Who is the other one? And the bonus question. In Game 6 of the 2013 Stanley Cup Finals, the Blackhawks scored 2 goals in 17 seconds to stun the Boston Bruins and win the championship. For 2 points, name both players who scored in that short span. I'll give you a few seconds to get your answers together. If this is the round you want to double your score, please decide that and circle the round now before I read the answers. Anybody else experiencing audio problems? It looks like it's going okay on my end, but is it coming out okay on the other side? Got 2 more rounds after this. One hit wonders in general trivia. I'll do the answers for round 3 NHL. Question number 1. Vezina Trophy is given out after every season to the best player at what position? That is the goaltender, goalie. Goaltender, best goalie in the league gets the Vezina. Question number 2. The Blackhawks are one of 2 teams to win 3 Stanley Cups since the year 2000. Who is the other? That is the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh Penguins. Question 3. 5 players have won the Conn Smythe Trophy for being the most valuable player of the playoffs. Who is the only, what goalie is the only player to win it more than twice? That is Patrick Roy. Patrick Roy won it a couple times with the Canadiens and again with the Colorado Avalanche. He is the epitome of weird goaltenders. All goaltenders are weird, but he was one of the weirdest. Question number 4. The Montreal Canadiens have won the most Stanley Cups with 24. Who has won 13 Stanley Cups, the second most in NHL history? That would be the Toronto Maple Leafs. Yes, they used to win Stanley Cups. Most of us are not old enough to have ever seen it in person, but they used to win Stanley Cups before the invention of television. They've won 13 of them. Congratulations, Toronto. Question number 5. Only 2 players in NHL history have scored more than 800 career goals. Wayne Gretzky is one, and Gordie Howe is the other. Gordie Howe, Mr. Hockey. It was just his birthday the other day. And the bonus question, Game 6 of the 2013 Stanley Cup Final. The Blackhawks scored 2 goals in 17 seconds to beat the Bruins and win the Cup. For 2 points, name both players who scored in that short span. It was Brian Bickle who tied the game, and Dave Bolland scored to give him the lead 17 seconds later. Brian Bickle and Dave Bolland, one of my all-time favorite Blackhawks. If you got one of them, you can give yourself 1 point, but in order to get 2 points, you needed both of them. So once again, the answers for round 3 are goaltender, Pittsburgh Penguins, Patrick Roy, Toronto Maple Leafs, Gordie Howe, and the bonus question, Brian Bickle and Dave Bolland. So we'll move on to our 4th of 5 rounds. This one will be for, we talked about this the other night, one-hit wonders for the music fans. So we'll get right into it. Question number 1, round number 4, one-hit wonders. Los Del Rio was responsible for what dance craze in 1996? Los Del Rio was responsible for what dance craze with their 1996 one-hit wonder? You still hear it every once in a while at a wedding. Only the real lame weddings. Not sorry if any of you played this at your wedding. Those of you who are in the room whose weddings I was at, I don't remember much of any of them. Open bar, that's what I remember. Different time. Question number 2. What English pop band gave us Come On Eileen in 1982? What English pop band gave us Come On Eileen in 1982? Everybody knows that song. Yeah, Lenny and Dawn, your wedding is the wedding I remember the least about. That was a long day. That was a long day of boozing. Whew. I don't remember anything from your wedding. I don't remember how I got home. I don't remember any. I have very sketchy details about your wedding, which means it was a good time. If I remembered everything that happened at your wedding, it probably wasn't very good. Question number 3. In 2000, the Baha Men asked what musical question? In 2000, the Baha Men asked what musical question? Question number 4. In 1985, the band a-ha made a groundbreaking music video that featured both live action and animation for what hit song, their only of their career? In 1985, the band a-ha made a groundbreaking music video, back when bands did stuff like that, that featured both live action and animation for what one-hit wonder? A lot of you guys are going to be waking up singing one of these songs for no reason tomorrow. It's going to be stuck in your head for a day or two. Question number 5. What was the name of the band the Fairbrass brothers from England formed, who did their little turn on the catwalk? Yeah, on the catwalk. What was the name of the band the Fairbrass brothers from England formed, who did their little turn on the catwalk? Yeah, on the catwalk. I love that song so much. Not afraid to admit it. And our bonus question for round number 4. Even though Chumbawamba was a band for 30 years, they only had one hit song, the I Get Knocked Down and Get Up Again song. For 2 points, what is the name of this song? Even though Chumbawamba was a band for 30 years, they had only one hit song, the I Get Knocked Down and Get Up Again song. For 2 points, what is the actual name of said song? Go through these questions again real quick. Question number 1. Los Del Rio was responsible for what dance craze with their 1996 one-hit wonder? Well, this is definitely a category we can do every few days, because there's, Lord knows, there's plenty of one-hit wonders out there to talk about. Very easy category to write. Question number 2, what English pop band gave us Come On Eileen in 1982? Question number 3, in 2000, the Baha Men asked what musical question? In 1985, the band a-ha made a groundbreaking music video that featured both live action and animation for what one-hit wonder? Question number 5. What was the name of the band the Fairbrass brothers from English formed who did their little turn on the catwalk? Yeah, on the catwalk. I'm going to say that every time. And the bonus question, even though Chumbawamba was a band for 30 years, they only had one hit song, the I Get Knocked Down and Get Up Again song, for 2 points. What is the name of that song? So if you didn't double the score of your round yet, and you want to double this one, now is the time to circle that before the answers are read, which I will do right now. Here are our answers for one-hit wonders. Los Del Rios was responsible for what dance craze? They gave us the Macarena. The Macarena. Evil people. Question number 2. What English pop band gave us Come On Eileen in 1982? That was Dexy's Midnight Runners. Dexy's Midnight Runners. In the year 2000, the Baha Men asked what musical question? That is, who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Pop music consumers are so stupid. In 1985, the band a-ha made a groundbreaking music video that featured both live action and animation for the song Take On Me. Take On Me. That's going to be stuck in my head tomorrow. Or maybe this one. What was the name of the band the Fairbrass brothers from England formed who did their little turn on the catwalk? Yeah, on the catwalk. That is Right Said Fred. Right Said Fred. I'm Too Sexy. A classic. And the bonus question, even though Chumbawamba was a band for 30 years, they only had one hit song, the I Get Knocked Down and Get Up Again song, for 2 points. What is the name? The actual name of that song is Tub Thumping. Tub Thumping. So the answers for round 4 are Macarena, Dexy's Midnight Runners, Who Let the Dogs Out, Take On Me, Right Said Fred, and Tub Thumping. So we will finish up here with our last category of the night, general trivia. Just some random questions to finish off our night. Put these down under round 5 on your score sheet. After this round, you're going to tabulate all 5 of your rounds, put down your final score, and take a picture of your score sheet and send it to me via Facebook Messenger. You can send it to me either at the Trivia Nights with Greg Facebook page or to my personal page. It doesn't matter. They both go to the same place. I'll receive it. So after this round, tabulate your final score, write it down, send it to me. So let's get into our final round. General trivia. Back to flags. What color flag is waved to tell drivers the final lap of an auto race? What color flag is waved to tell drivers if it is the final lap of the auto race? The double score doubles your score for an entire round, so it would include the bonus. So if you got all 6 questions right, that's usually 7 points. It would be 14, so on and so forth. So yes, the bonus question would be technically worth 4 points for the round you doubled. Just doubles your entire score for that particular round. What colored flag is waved to tell the drivers it is the final lap of an auto race? Question number 2. Which planet has the largest moon orbiting around it? Which planet in our solar system has the largest moon orbiting around it? It is not Endor. Which planet in our solar system has the largest moon orbiting around it? Question number 3. May 14th is a national holiday in France celebrating the honor of which woman? May 14th is a national holiday in France celebrating the honor of which woman? A important woman in France's history. Yes, Pickle is right by my feet snoring. I'm surprised you can't hear him. Maybe I'll have him say hello during the answers. They have full bellies and empty bladders, which means bedtime. Question number 4. Which Rocky Mountain ski resort is home to Robert Redford's Sundance Film Festival? Which Rocky Mountain ski resort town is home to Robert Redford's Sundance Film Festival? Question number 5. What was Princess Diana's maiden name? What was Princess Diana's maiden name? What was Princess Diana's maiden name? And our bonus question for general trivia, for 2 points, which one of Shakespeare's title characters had daughters named Cordelia, Regan, and Goneril? For 2 points, which one of Shakespeare's title characters had daughters named Cordelia, Regan, and Goneril? I'll repeat these questions for you real quick. Question number 1, what color flag is waved to tell drivers it is the final lap of an auto race? Number 2, which planet has the largest moon orbiting around it? Question 3, May 14th is a national holiday in France, which celebrates the honor of which woman? Question number 5. Which Rocky Mountain ski resort town is home of Robert Redford's Sundance Film Festival? Question number 5. What was Princess Diana's maiden name? And the bonus question for 2 points. Which one of Shakespeare's title characters had daughters named Cordelia, Regan, and Goneril? I'll give you a couple seconds to put those answers together. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a new iPad before trivia gets going again in person. I took it off the charger to do the picture round and it's already dead, and that's like what, 45 minutes. That's no bueno. I'm gonna need a new one. I think this one has had better days. All right, here are our answers for general trivia, our final round of the night. Question number 1. What color flag is waved to tell drivers it's the final lap of an auto race? It is a white flag. The white flag is the final lap. Question number 2. Which planet has the largest moon orbiting around it? That is Jupiter. Question number 3. May 14th is a national holiday in France. It celebrates the honor of who? It celebrates the honor of Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc. When I've done this question at the live games, I use a picture of Joan of Arcadia as the picture clue for that one. Question number 4. Which Rocky Mountain ski resort town is home of Robert Redford's Sundance Film Festival? Question number... Which one did I do? I forget. I'm confused. Question number 4. Which Rocky Mountain ski resort town is home to Robert Redford's Sundance Film Festival? That's Park City, Utah. Question number 5. What was Princess Diana's maiden name? That was Spencer. And the bonus questions for 2 points. Which one of Shakespeare's title character had daughters named Cordelia, Regan, and Goneril? That was King Lear. King Lear. So the answers for the general trivia round are white, Jupiter, Joan of Arc, Park City, and Spencer, and King Lear. Park City, Utah was number 4. All right, so start finalizing your score sheets. Put down your final score. Start sending them to me on Facebook Messenger, either at the trivia page or my personal page. Doesn't matter which one. They both go to the same place. Alright, so start sending me those score sheets. I'll get them done as quickly as possible. I'll start getting these real quick as they're coming in. Roisin, I'm trying to take care of your request here. I just got to delete the answers before I send. Okay, let's start going through these. Just real quick. Put that back on. And while I put those scores together, once again, if you want to send a tip, there is the information. Either PayPal or Venmo will get the job done. Everything is greatly appreciated. Not required by any means, but every little bit will help out as we all try and get through this crazy time. All right, let me get into the score sheets here. All right, I have Ms. Klein's answers and score. Whoops. And let's see here. I have Courtney, Rob, and Teresa. I've got your score. Thank you, guys. 7-Year Itch. I have your score. All right. I have the Malone and Watsons. I've got your score. So we got 16. All right. All right. STD, I have your score. Team Bad to the Bone, I've got your score. Do we need anything repeated for sound difficulties? All right, I've got the Glowants gang, Greg and Erica, Monica, Rudy, Marianne, and Dan. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys playing every night. Katie, I have your score. Okay, Rose Hose, I'll go with that score you sent. All right, let me check the other page to get some more scores here. All right, I've got the scores from Fred and the Grandsarts. Got a couple more here. Yeah, Jack Roisin is gonna come up with a final number we'll come up with here. All right, let's see what we got on this page. We have Amanda. Heather, I have your score. T-Bone. Jenny Golick, I have your score. And let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Diane, I have a score sheet from you. All right. All right. Let me just check one more spot. All right, I've got Joe Ellen sent me the score for Rose Hose, so I have your score sheet. So we had a total of 4, 6, 8, 15 total players tonight, either teams or individuals. I think that's the most we've had here so far. So thank you everybody for playing. Let me just sort out our top 5 real quick and I'll read those scores. Seven, 12. One second here. All right. Just making sure my math is correct here. It's a struggle. The struggle is real on math, trust me. Okay. All right, here is the final score, officially unofficial, for our fun little game. Once again, 15 teams and players tonight. In fifth place with 31 points, we have Amanda. Nicely done. In fourth place with 33 points, 7-year itch. In third place with 36 points, we had Rose Hose. In second place with 37 points, we have Jenny Golick. Nicely done. And our winners with 39 points, 39 out of a possible 42. That might be our top score ever. The Malone Watson family. You guys take home another victory. That's at least 3 or 4 for you guys. Congratulations. So that will wrap up another trivia night. We're going to do this again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. and every night until we can start doing this again in groups in public. Hopefully that's soon, but probably not. You can go ahead and click and vote on tomorrow night's Player's Choice categories. Beer, Blues Brothers, or game shows are your options. We'll throw whatever gets the most votes in tomorrow night's game along with the Harrison Ford trivia. So we'll meet back here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Just remember, if you can support any of your local restaurants and businesses during that time, please look out for your neighbors and be good to one another. We're going to get through this together, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Be good.